Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Webby Ketchup, and welcome to episode 6 of my Minecraft 1.21 Let's Play series. So in the last episode, we built this barn for my animals and surrounded it by 4 new crop fields, as well as building a path that connects my barn all the way up to my house, which I still just love walking through and admiring how much I love it. But in today's episode, we are finally going to be doing some work with villagers. Just now, off camera, I went down to my zombie XP farm and got enough XP, and I finally got Silk Touch on my axe instead of Fortune, which is so awesome because for this, I am going to need mushroom blocks, and I am so excited to finally have mushroom blocks because I feel like these are going to be such a fun block to build with. But I don't want to destroy the ones near my area, so we're gonna go to like a nearby dark oak forest area. Eventually, I'm probably gonna be building in this area, but I can grow more mushrooms, so it's fine. But honestly, we are just gonna start by digging up and mining these mushrooms to get all of the beautiful blocks. Alright, so I've gotten a good amount of mushroom blocks, but there are still some other materials that I'm going to need for a different build, so let's go and collect those now. So I have gotten quite a bit of sandstone, and I think I'm gonna turn about half of it into smooth sandstone. The question is, do I do that by putting it in a furnace? I think so, but I'm also not sure. So we are gonna get there when we get there, but I will be needing both regular sandstone and smooth sandstone, as well as birch planks. So I made sure to collect a little bit more birch. So in order to get my mending villager, I am probably gonna need a villager breeder, so that is what we are going to be building now. So I am heading over to my fields and we are gonna harvest all these carrots and of course replant them. But as I think most of us know, carrots are the best thing to use for a villager breeder, so that is what I'm gonna be doing. And apparently you can also use Fortune 3 when you harvest crops and it'll give you more carrots, and I think that's pretty cool. So we're gonna try it and see what happens. And now time to replant. Okay, and that is a lot of carrots. So I do think that mining it with Fortune actually does work. So that is really good to know. I'm gonna need to put Fortune on my hoe, so I'm not using my pickaxe for that. But now it's time to pick a spot for the villager breeder. And I was thinking somewhere over here because it's kind of like in a central location of this part of the area. So I think kind of nesting it back in like this area here would be pretty good. I don't want to be hearing villager sounds in my house, but I don't know. I think we're gonna have to, but I also need to fill in these weird little water holes. So let's go and get some grass and fill those in quick. Okay, that is all clear. It feels a lot better and neater in here. And now all we are gonna do is just clear out this whole area from trees, and then we're gonna get to plotting out the villager breeder, and then we're gonna get to building. Okay, so I have mapped out where I am going to be placing this build. I have not actually built the farm yet. I'm using the exact same villager breeder that I did in my last series, except the build is going to look pretty different. Well, kind of different than what I did with it in the last series, but it's totally the exact same farm, just a different building surrounding it. But I haven't built that yet. I want to get the actual build in and then get the villagers in and then build the whole thing. So we are just going to get the build in and then we are going to worry about all of the logistics of building the farm after. So without further ado, let's get to building. All right, and here is the finished villager breeder look, and I think that it looks really, really cool. I love the like slanty, like arched type of roof that I did and how it all connects. I've been really trying to do kind of stuff like that where the roofs are connecting instead of having two separate roofs. I did it on this build as well, and I think it just looks really, really cool, and I want to keep doing stuff like that because I feel like it fits the vibe of kind of what I'm going for in this world a lot better. But anyways, I have a lot of materials in my inventory, and that is because we are finally going to start at building the actual farm part of this. Obviously, we have like the carrot farm, but we do need an actual farm in here for the baby villagers to come down through here and pop out here with a dispenser minecart type of situation. So like I said earlier, I'm going to be following the same tutorial that I did last time, and I will put a little screenshot of the video right here if you want to follow along or build this yourself. But I am probably going to go nonverbal while building this because it's redstone kind of, and I don't understand how it works a lot of times, but this one is pretty simple. It's just when I'm building sort of intricate things, I tend to stay quiet. So here is a quick compilation of me building this farm. Let's roll it. All right, so I finished building it and then I took it apart and built it going the other way so that I can actually send the villagers out through the back instead of the front. So I don't have to keep on destroying my door. I can just like break a little bit back here because there's nothing back here. It's just a hill, and so it'll be hidden and I won't have to worry about ugly rails in the front of my build, and I won't have to worry about paths. So that's nice. So I did it the other way, so they will get dispensed out this way instead of going this way. But now with that, it's time to put all of my redstone away and get ready to go and find some villagers. Now, apparently in 1.21, you can put a lead on a boat, and that will be so helpful for transporting villagers. And now I have just got to see for myself if this works. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've seen people do it, but I wasn't sure if it was just like a new mod that was added. Okay, but it can go up things, right? Like it can go up hills. Oh my god, this is gonna be so helpful. I don't have to worry about transporting annoying villagers anymore and leading them with job blocks. Oh my gosh, this is revolutionary. Now, I do believe that there is a village somewhere, like right around here, like just up past this way. So I am gonna go and look for it and hope we can find some villagers who will be willing to come with us and live in this new area with me. All right, we are here at the village. I believe that this is the village I was at before because it is like right next to a jungle of sorts. Is this a sparse jungle? Would I be able to get a dog? I don't have any bones with me. So even if I could, I wouldn't. I also want to get some of these flowers because these are cute. All right, now let's see if there are any willing participants that are okay. Got a farmer here. I actually am gonna steal this composter because I didn't make any. Hopefully I can find another composter. If not, it's not the end of the world. They're pretty easy to make, so I'm not super worried, but I do need to find a villager who will okay, we got 2. They have job blocks though. So oh yeah, I've definitely been to this village before because there's villagers on the roof. I do remember that very clearly. All right, get in the boat. What if I take your job blocks? What if I put the job block here? Yes, okay, we got one in the boat. Now I just need to do the same thing for another one. Okay, this should work. He should go right into the boat. Yes, okay. And now if I attach a lead, oh my goodness, this is gonna be so nice, you guys. I'm so excited for this. All right, now I just have to make sure the lead doesn't break, which I mean, isn't gonna be the end of the world. I can get it back, but it would just be nice to not have to worry about the lead breaking. But let's continue on our way home and bring these villagers to their forever home where they will assist me in repopulating the area. Super fun, guys. Come on. And look at that. We can already see the wizard tower from our house. I'm so happy I built this because it's just so easy to... Oh, I broke it. Hang on. There we go. Come on. Let's continue. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm very glad that I built my wizard tower because I can always see where home is without needing to look at my coordinates. So that's pretty cool. This looks really funny. But here we are at our villager breeder. So now all we have to do is get them out of the water. Hopefully, was putting them in the water a bad idea? Not sure. I'm gonna leave them in the boat for now and get another composter to hopefully lure them in because it doesn't seem like getting them out of the water is gonna happen, which is kind of funny because if they're able to, for the most part, get up like blocks, how come they can't get out of the water? I don't know, but I'm not gonna question it. And I do need a way for them to get in, so we're just gonna break this here and get the composters ready. And now let's place the 2 composters there and then try not to hit them when I break the boat. Okay, hopefully they will go to the composters. I know this guy is, that's good. He's struggling a bit, but he looks like he's going. If I put this here, oh, that one's already farming. Okay, he's in. And then let's move this guy's composter in here. Okay, and let's lock him in. Remove that block and hoe that ground. And I think we're good. And soon enough, they will both collect enough carrots to hopefully start making some babies. Oh, they're sharing. Yes. All right, let's see the baby. Let's see the baby. Come on. There we go. Yes, it works. It works. And now In a little bit, the baby should try to run towards the bed. And in he goes. And let's check in here. I forgot to put the water back in, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, let's do that really quick. I forgot to put the water back in when I rebuilt it. There we go. And now baby villager is right there, ready to get transported with the minecarts. Oh, it feels really good to have a villager breeder because now I can really get started on upgrading this world and getting a bunch of villagers in, which is going to be very helpful. So now to circle back to the beginning of the video of me collecting mushroom blocks. Apparently I took a chunk out of this one here. I am going to be building a villager house, of course, for my mending villager and any other villagers we get along the way. And it is going to look like a mushroom, but a little bit more intricate than this. And I want to build it in this area because I think right here, this whole area of grass here would be really good to have just a bunch of mushroom houses. I think that would look so cute off of the coast here because it would really just scream mystical, magical mushroom land, which is kind of the vibe I'm going for. Speaking of mushrooms, I planted them along this path here and it seems like they're spreading, which I think is so cute. But yeah, I thought it would be super cool to just have mushrooms along the path and I absolutely love it. But I'm gonna start by clearing out some trees and flattening out the land so that we can get started on this build. All right, so I've cleared out quite a big amount of space. Now, this isn't going to be a big build, but I do want to make this sort of like a little village. So I'm thinking about having at some point 6 different mushroom houses over here. And I'm thinking about putting this one probably right here, right off of the coast. And then probably doing one eventually here, here, out there, over here, and over here. So I think that would be really cool. So because of that, I cleared out a lot of space. I have 2 wandering traders. I don't think I've ever seen this before. What? Okay, this is the one that's been here. Why is there 2? I didn't even know that was possible. Hello? Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. I kind of want their leads. So I'm gonna go grab my boat and I'm gonna get all their leads quick before we start building. Actually, you know what? They're probably gonna be quite annoying while I'm building this. So, okay, now that that's over, let's get to building. All right, and here is the finished build, and I love this so much. I am so happy with this. I love the crimson vines hanging down. It fits just so well. Like, look at how cute this is. Are you kidding me? I love this so much. Anyways, I did like a quote unquote interior, and by that I mean I hung a light and some leaves, and I made some little indents for villagers. It's going to be very cramped. 100% it is going to be cramped in here because there's going to be a lectern here, here, and here. But you know what? It's going to work. I'm going to put my mending villager here. And then as I decide to get more villagers, they're going to go in this spot. And then once I need to get more houses, we will just kind of put them all around here. And then maybe we'll do like a cute little like centerpiece, maybe like a tree or a fountain like I did in my last one. I don't know. But for now, we are just going to stick with this one here. But I do actually have to break the door and start setting up a bit of a rail system to get the villagers in. I do need shears though, because I'm going to have to go through these leaves. So I'm gonna do that quick. Also, we have some villagers in here. I can see at least 3 fully grown villagers, so that's pretty cool. Let's destroy this here. And we'll start the path going this way. I'm definitely going to need more rails. 100%. Yeah. Okay. I need to just go get iron quick because I need rails and I will need shears. So, yeah, I broke my other shears. So, yeah. All right. Let's get back to it. And let's get a little trapdoor action in here just for now. I'm definitely not going to need to leave this because I did only leave 2 blocks. And once the lectern's in, he's not going to be able to get out. But just for the rolling process, I'm going to put a trapdoor there. All right. And now it's time to send our first villager into its house. Look at him go. He's crawling. He's crawling. I should add like a powered rail in here. But at the same time, I don't really care. Okay, let's hope that 1, I don't hit him. 2, he doesn't jump out. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, the long rolling process. Okay. I have literally been trading. I think this was my 5th roll. And we've got mending. Okay, the only problem is I don't have any emeralds. So I think I'm gonna sneak into the villager breeder and trade with them. Hopefully they trade like wheat or carrots because I have the most of those. So let's see. But I mean, it would probably be a good idea first to harvest the crops. I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna take a short little break. We're going to harvest all of my crops, and then we're going to see if we can get at least 38 emeralds. All right, so I have collected up a lot of crops, so let's see what these guys trade. Okay. Beetroots, I don't have any of that. What about you? Carrots. Okay. You know what? It's fine. Let's just trade for as many carrots as we can. And then let's go for the wheat too. Okay, we got enough. And the carrot is still locked, but you know what? That gives me 1 mending book and I would be able to lock him in. So I say that this is an absolute win. All right, I have my book and my 37 emeralds. So let's go and lock in this villager. Oh my God. Oh no! How did that happen? Oh no! What? Hello? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna chill here for a bit and re-roll for mending and hope that it is still 36 or less. So hopefully it takes as long as it did for the last one because that would be pretty great. Yeah, I'll be back. All right, you guys, maybe it unrolling mending was a blessing in disguise because I now have it for 28 instead of for 36. So let's lock it in. Okay, this is awesome. I am so glad. Also, I can get rid of this trapdoor because that's just gonna get in the way so much when all the other villages are in here. But we have finally got mending, you guys. Thank goodness. Now that I have mending sorted, I want to get a path sorted here, and I actually think that this trail right here that I did the minecarts with would be a pretty good place to enter into this village. So I am gonna tear up the path and then get placing in a path. All right, and we have finished the path up to this little villager mushroom. And I also added in a path to the villager breeder, which I think is just so cute. I'm usually not a big fan of pathing. I don't know what it is about it. I've just never really liked it, but this pathing I'm really enjoying, and I think it's just because of the overall vibe of the pathing and just going through all the trees, and I just think it looks so cute and I'm just in love with this. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other ideas for roofing colors that I should do for the other villager houses, please let me know. I would love to do like an amethyst one and eventually purple, but that is going to take a while to get. But if you have any other mildly attainable items or blocks that would be good for a roof, please let me know because I want to make this area super, super colorful. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will catch up with you guys later. Bye!